What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy, the one and only. You guys already know who it is. Today we're gonna look over the Top Step challenge that I started today. This is not my first challenge. I took one last month as well. I was trying to figure out how to approach it versus day trading and scalping. And the best one that I found that works for me is day trading. So I tried going in with that approach, and because of that, I didn't have the results that I wanted. And now I just decided to, hey, let me approach this challenge and let me actually change my whole trading style back to more of that longer time frame, higher time frame stuff, because I just see better results overall. So I'm also retracting from a lot of smart money concepts, a lot of ICT stuff. Reason being is because over the past 5 years, I haven't seen the results that I ultimately want, and I have to make a decision for myself that I would just go back to the basics, go back to the things that work and not the things that are flashy. And that's something I've also been doing. I've just been retracting a lot and adding things that I normally don't use. You're going to see some indicators on my charts. You guys are going to be surprised. But that's fine. This is part of me growing and figuring it out and what works for me and what doesn't work for me. There are things that I still will use from ICT stuff. There are a lot of things that I will use still, because of course I spent a lot of years in that realm and I understand it very well. And it has its purpose. It has its functionality in people's trading. You could definitely use it to your advantage and to your benefit. So I'm still going to use it, but there's a lot of things that I'm retracting from, and I'm kind of forming my own style of trading that I haven't ever before really tried doing. I've only tried doing ICT's way or a mentor's way, and I'm kind of just going to pull what's best for me. And so today we were trading the 50K combine. Like I told you guys, not my first one. Last month I tried it and I failed. And again, I was trying to figure out the style that I would use. I figured it out. We are using a short-term or one-shot, one-kill type of trading stuff. Today I took 5 trades in total. Only 2 setups, to be real. One of them was in GU, which is 6B, which is the British pound contract. And there was 3 positions that I added on. The first initial position was at 11:13 a.m. Or is it? Oh, the entry time. Sorry, guys. These are all the exit times. So the entry time was here at the largest position. The first one was at 7:26:55 p.m. And there was 10:45, 23 p.m. and then this morning at 9:54. 51 a.m. I entered another long position. And most of these trade entries, or the last 2, were when there was a pullback, and I am learning how to use levels to my advantage to put more position on. And then I also traded some gold shorts, and again, this is one trade. I just put on 2 contracts for it, but that was a losing trade, and I cut the trade early just because it was late in the day, and I was like, you know what, maybe I just entered at the wrong time, and price is just not ready at the current moment. So let's go over the trade setup. This trade was held for, I think, over 10 hours, right? Yeah, maybe over 10 hours. I entered at 7 the previous day, closed at 11. That's 12 plus 4, so 16-hour trades. I held it. The reason I'm not very happy about today's results are because today I closed my GU trade very prematurely, and I could have given it a lot more time and a lot more grace. I could have been more graceful on myself. But the thing was, I figured out that Top Step doesn't hold trades overnight, and because of that reason, I didn't know how to react to that, and so I closed out early, and also price was reaching a level that I needed. And so as you guys can see, this is the first challenge. We failed the first challenge. It lasted about 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks, I guess. The challenge account this one here is today. Of course, this is the end of day balance. 15.65% of the total drawdown is the profit that we gained today. So to do the math, it's very simple. 313 divided by 2000, you times it by 100, you get a decimal, times by 100, you get 15.65%. And this is just telling me that today I made 15% from the account size. Okay, the account size is $2,000, not $50,000. So don't be illusioned by that. I'm risking, the way I'm approaching this, I'm risking around anywhere from 5 to 15% per trade. 15% being the max allocation after I've been building into a position, and 5% being the initial entry. So I get access to about maybe 2 to 3, 4 entries, depending on what asset class I'm trading in. So I traded British pound today and gold, and so yeah, not very happy with how today I treated today. But anyways, let's get to the setup idea and what it is. You guys are going to be very surprised with what you guys see on my chart. But I'm implementing a lot of price behavior and a lot of key levels. I'm using key levels and support and resistance to my advantage, because it does work and it has its space and its function in my trading. It's very simple to use as well. So we had this key level here, price ran lower. We had a key level here, price ran higher from. Here, we ran higher from again. Here, we ran lower from it. We came here, tapped it here. As you guys can see, every time that price touches this level, we had some dramatic price runaway. This one right here is the last short-term low that price ran away from. It was a pivotal point in the market, and so if you guys have seen what these levels do, then you guys would understand. Again, using the EMA as well, just for a filter for order flow and the trend, and just kind of getting an idea of what I should be looking for, bullishness or bearishness, depending on where the EMA is at and what I see, right? So we see this here, this key level down here again, and price was there yesterday night on Sunday, and that's when I entered this trade. So let's go down to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, you can clearly see that there is an exhaustion. Price is now coming down here. We're starting to see a lot of dojis back and forth, and price is not giving clear directions away. And this was a wedge pattern. The wedge pattern, again, I'm using these patterns like the flag patterns and all that stuff. I know a lot of smart money concept traders are against them, and they believe that they don't work. I've been back testing and doing a lot of data collection. It gives me kind of a anticipation or a expectation of what the next leg should look like after it. So that's how I'm using it right now. I'm not really using it for entry purposes or anything like that. Again, for entries, I would primarily use like ICT stuff, order blocks, for value gaps. Those are my favorite things to use anyways. But I'm using it more for reading trending price action pullbacks and things like that. And it's kind of been helping me out. And so today, I was choosing this level here to be a participant. So we're in that key level on the daily. And then we're going to go down to the 15-minute so that we can look at some intermediate bullish structure. Let me go to the 15-minute. I think that was like the 1 minute. Yeah. So as you guys could see, I wanted price to break above this low right here. And so we break above there. We come back down. I think I entered my first long here. I think it was around 7, right? So yeah, around 7. Yeah, when we returned here, this is my first. Was it though? Yeah, I guess so. It was here, so I entered my first long here. And then I was building into the position. 11 o'clock came around, something like that. I saw that we came off of this level again. I entered long around 11 a.m. here, somewhere here. And then price came down in New York here, down here again. And I entered long around, what was it, 9 or something? Like here. 9:15-ish. Or whatever it was. I entered long as price was coming down into this fair value gap. And we entered long. What I liked about this price action is that I saw a lot of exhaustion here. And the MAC, I said the MAC, LOL. the EMA, the EMA was showing like a lot of relativity, close to a lot of proximity to each other. Let me not say relativity, but the EMA was coming close to each other, closing that gap. And so whenever that happens, you can expect a EMA crossover to occur. And the EMA crossover, price is bearish here. You could expect a bullish crossover, and so that's what price did. Why this level here? I like to use order blocks that have shown their worth. There was a point in time where Kish Shane talked to me about the best order blocks are the order blocks that have shown their worth, meaning that they have an expansive leg right after them. And so we see that here, price uses that for order block, and we scream lower, and this becomes an order block that has shown its worth. It literally is like an employee that has shown its worth. And I love this level here as well, because this blue line is that daily level where we saw that low. Sorry guys. Is where we saw that low. We saw that low on the daily. Let me do 1D for a daily, which is here. That's that blue level we see here. So now let's go back to the 15-minute. As you guys can see, there's that order block at that key level where there was a pivotal structure at. Here we have this low right there. This is where the order block is sitting. Price pivoted here. Price pivoted. Use this level again to pivot. 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 And so this order block became high probability to me as a target. And that's exactly what we did today. I closed at this first level here just because of this wick right here, and also this was the same exact time that I found out that Top Step doesn't like when you know, you roll over like to the next day of the trade. They automatically close those trades for you. So I exited around like 11 what was it, 11:51. So it was around this area right here I exited. So after this retracement, they came up here. I think in this candle, this is where I exited. But yeah, I exited in this candle, and I didn't let price run all the way up to where it was supposed to go, and I think that's okay. I just think that I should have trusted myself and handled that a little differently, but it's definitely a journaling experience for me. If I'm looking for more opportunities, I think that I'd be looking for higher prices from GU once again. And what would those levels be? I'm looking more for GU to be trading into this fair value gap. And again, we have some pivotal structure right here. Price leaves this here, we run away. We have this right here as well. Price is coming down here, pivotal structure. We go to the left a little bit, we see it happen all throughout, even all the way throughout, all the way over here. But this is a level where price always tends to reverse from. And so I'm definitely looking at this level. I'm just eyeing it. It's a zone again. It doesn't give me, doesn't tell me anything. It just necessarily, I just have to look at how price reacts at that level up here. If we return down to pull back once again, I will be looking to enter long again in this trade, in this pair, and I will continue to target those higher prices. One thing that I liked about this position was how we formed a double bottom, and that kind of just showed rejection from this low, and we were respecting this order block. This is where I bought it from. The initial entry was at the order block, or this was the idea. It was somewhere around here. The order block showed respect again, and this just became a nice level for me. This right here is an intermediate support level. Again, pivotal structure here, pivotal structure here, pivotal structure here. When we come back down, pivotal structure again. This price behavior here of this exhaustion here let me know that there was a potential reversal coming in through the marketplace. We took out this low, and then we started kind of consolidating and going sideways and not trending to the downside as it once was, and that gave me an opportunity to look for longs. And so yeah, that was my trade for today. You guys are probably going to be super surprised to see me using like support and resistance concepts and EMAs, but I'm trying something new here. I have not appreciated or liked the results that I've been getting from just using ICT. And ICT is great. Love him. He actually changed the course of my life by making this a possibility of me going full force into my passion of which is trading. But I need to change certain things and keep tweaking and refining and seeing what works for me. That way, I just don't waste my time, because my time is valuable. And if you want to take trading serious and you want to commit yourself to it, you have to figure out what works for you. And the way you do that is by actually trying it out. So I gave ICT 5 years. And if you want to condense it to real, true, hard, deep work, I'll say maybe 2 to 3 of those years are really true of a lot of hard work and dedication. The last 2 years have been a little in the limbo just because my life has been, changing a lot. And I'm giving myself, some grace, and I'm coming into new concepts, new ideas with an open mind. And I've just been watching a couple of content creators that just kind of been making me realize, like, trading doesn't have to be as hard as we make it seem, and it doesn't have to be as flashy as a lot of us need it or want it to be. So God bless you guys. I hope you guys have a great day. And this is, again, day 1 into the Top Step Challenge. I love the approach that we're taking to it. And hopefully we get to see the end result of the next 30 days with this challenge. I love you guys. Peace out.